So the big thing that's going around these days, especially in the diet world, is you'll see all people always saying when they, especially when you're starting a New Year's resolution or a new diet journey, or maybe you've hit a plateau and you're trying to figure out, okay, what can I do to manipulate my diet so I can break this plateau and keep losing weight? Well, the biggest thing I see is people are claiming that they are either allergic to dairy or allergic to gluten or gluten intolerant or dairy intolerant. Now, there are true cases of dairy and gluten allergies. These are people who, for the majority of their life, have been allergic to these things. They are life-threatening. They need medical supervision over their diet. And quite frankly, if they eat these things, it could be fatal, or it could lead to them having some serious and severe health problems. So it is a real thing. Now, there's other people who are maybe dairy intolerant or gluten intolerant, meaning it may cause some bloating, it could cause some acne or other skin issues like eczema. There's a lot of things that are symptomatic or asymptomatic of gluten and dairy. But the problem is that so many people who have not been diagnosed with these things, or maybe they don't have these things at all, they have no intolerance to it, they just maybe don't have a balanced diet or a balanced way to eat, they're just cutting out a food group entirely just because someone else said that it caused them to gain weight, or it caused this in their life, or they're allergic to it, or maybe just because it's a fad, or maybe they've seen it on Dr. Oz or one of these TV shows that talks about dairy and gluten intolerance. But the thing is, folks, unless you have been diagnosed with this, or you have seen a correlation in your diet where you will see if you drink milk or eat cheese, or if you're eating bread or whatever, something that has gluten in it, that it causes an adverse reaction in you, chances are you're missing out on a food group that could be great for you. There are many benefits of eating a balanced diet, eating something and not cutting out an entire food group. So while I don't want to discredit the whole gluten-free or the dairy-free movement, and maybe some people are doing it because they want to test it out to see, okay, if I remove these things from my diet, well, then maybe that's what my problem's been all this time. They want to see what the effect will be on their body. But a large number of people are just taking it out. They don't notice any significant change, and they're doing it mostly for fat loss. If you're taking these things out of your diet just for fat loss, it's not a smart thing to do. At some point, you're going to either have a craving for it, or you're going to put all your hope or all of your, your diet dreams onto this one thing. And again, there's nothing wrong with experimenting or maybe seeing what works for you, what works for your body, because everyone's body is different. But you should focus on trying to develop a healthy diet that includes all of the food groups, things that you can eat, dairy sometimes, you can eat fruit sometimes, you can eat meat sometimes, whatever it is, you want to encompass everything. And take it from a person who has tried pretty much every diet in the world, including raw vegan, including fruitarian. I've tried it all. And the thing that I have found that has kept me consistent, that has given me the greatest fat loss, not just weight loss, but actual fat loss, that has helped me curb cravings and so many other things, and just keep me on track, keep me balanced, and to see consistent results on a week-to-week basis, was following a macro diet, a diet that basically put my fat, my protein, and my carbs, and allotted me a certain amount each day, and allowed me to eat from whatever food group I wanted to. And that, for me, has kept me balanced. It has kept me from having cravings, because I don't have to cut out food groups. I don't have to cut out, if I'm having a craving for pasta, or if I'm having a craving for a cheeseburger, or if I'm having a craving for, biscuits, whatever, or maybe I just want to eat I'm feeling like I want to eat a lot more fruit at some point, or maybe I'm feeling like I really want a lot of meat. You know, your body goes through different cycles and it wants different things. So if you learn how to balance those three categories, your fats, your carbohydrates, and your proteins, your life, you will be able to see how you can fit almost anything into your diet. You can eat healthy on some days, or if you don't want to eat healthy some days, you don't have to, but you will learn how to keep consistent results in your life, how to keep fat off your body, and without jumping into every diet craze that you find. So the question is gluten and dairy intolerance overhyped? I think for the vast majority of people who are doing it for just to lose weight, it is. Now, like I said, there are legitimate reasons why some people cannot have these things. And there's also a legitimacy of just trying things out, seeing what works for your body. But that should not be the focus of you. That should not be the crux of your diet. That shouldn't be the centerpiece of your diet in order to lose weight. Because believe it or not, there are people who don't eat gluten or don't eat dairy and they still have excess body fat, or they're not in the best health, or they're not in the best shape. There's vegetarians who are in the best shape. There's raw vegans who aren't in the best shape or the healthiest. So cutting out food groups. So if you could take anything away from what I'm talking about today, and please, like I said, I'm not putting down anybody's food choices in life. You know, you got to do whatever makes you happy or whatever you feel is right for you. But in my opinion, the things that I have found successful and the people that I know who are into fitness, the key for them has been balance and to follow a plan that will give you lifelong success and not short-term gains. And as always, please like this video, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think about these things. Maybe tell me if you found yourself dairy or gluten intolerance, or maybe you tried these things and it just didn't work for you. But as always, thanks for watching my videos, and stay tuned for more.